So we are back in Duel Links doing something very, very dumb. We're trying to play with Blue Eyes in the current metagame, which doesn't really work out. You've got Utopia, you've got DDDs, you've got Odd Eyes, you've got Phantom Knights, you've got Burning Abyss, I think we're playing against. And we're doing it because of the brand new skill for Kaiba, well, the buff to it, which gives us a Obelisk for free on turn 3 by attributing 1 Blue Eyes. But it stays around for 1 turn, so we're trying to cheese some wins on ladder with Obelisk, see if we can do it. And to do so, we have to play Blue Eyes. In terms of a starting hand, this is very, very good. But they're playing Red Eyes, okay. One of the things I like about Duel Links, right, is that you can be facing a Sarah and you think, okay, that's Burning Abyss for sure, 100%, or Skull Serpents or something. It's Red Eyes. It could be literally any deck under the sun. And here we go, Red Eyes Fusion. So he's got Slash, he's got some protection with the AD Changer, which is not during his turn. Yeah, it's not during my turn, so that's good. But is that all you've got? Is a 28 Slash Dragon? Because I think Blue Eyes can play around a Slash Dragon. I will admit, I did try recording earlier, and I faced against a DDD player and a Utopia player who immediately just blew me out. So this video is going to be an absolute shit show of me losing or me getting some cheese wins against bad players. But you know what? Screw it. We're going to have some fun. Draw for turn into, first of all, another Karma card. Okay, well, we've got to do Melody first, right? So Melody discarded one of our stones to go and grab a Blue Eyes and a... almost. I almost did only press 1 to grab those 2. We'll then go and play our... Cool. Do we go for this first? I think we do, right? We reveal the Blue Eyes and we go and summon the alternative. And see what happens to that. Anything there isn't? Okay. I'm going to just go and pop that. Go pop that because I don't trust that back row. But that back row can be changed in response. So I think it might be a Red Eyes return. Like the special summon one. I think. Because otherwise, no. No, Retro Dragon in hand. Okay. Very good. We could normal summon this and then go for... But no, we're going to go for the card's constants and we're just going to try and risk it, right? Discard this. And into a Poly. The one-off in the main deck. We drew it. Let's go. Let's do it. Run it back. Poly. In for the Twin Burst Dragon. For some reason, I'm main decking Poly. Because the skill, obviously Blue Eyes has 2 skills, right? There's the Obelisk skill and the Twin Burst Dragon one. And the Twin Burst one is so good, but this one is not very good at all. So I can actually go and... Do I want to risk this, right? Because this I can go and get a normal summon of a thing. Right, yeah, I'm going to do it, right? I'm going to summon Sage. Sage then search out for the White Stone. And we'll banish this to go and get the alternative back to our hand. And then we'll go and set the Karma card. And we could go for a cheeky Star Eater, but we're not going to. We'll attack in with you with our Twin Burst. 1. And then for a second. And there we go. On to the White Stone. And the White Stone is actually going to go and grab... I'm going to grab the Dragon Spirit. And we're going to use it to hold that back row. So we'll get rid of you. Goodbye to that one. It was a Monster Reborn. You were bluffing a Monster Reborn. Of all the cards to set, you bluffed a Reborn. Of all the things, you don't bluff a Reborn. Because that could have saved you the duel. Going to be summoning the Amazoness Swordswoman. Thankfully, we have got the Karma card. So we can just go and discard our stone. And go and banish you and that'll be fine. We can still summon Obelisk, right? Even without the whole skill thing. We can just tribute those 3 and summon you the normal way, which is the funnier way to do it. Not with a skill, but with Obelisk's normal effect. So let's go and tribute all of these. It's such a waste, but it'd be funny to get a win with Obelisk. Here we go. Summoning 2. It's no monster. It's a god. Obelisk, the Tormentor, coming up from the Pharaoh's grave. I do wish we could get this artwork outside of the skill. Because it is just the better artwork, right? And then we can go and... let's just go and play a stone, you know, and get back a Blue Eyes. Why not? We can then summon alternative for no reason. And yeah, that's gonna be game. Unless it's like an imaginary Chiroid that's just, you know, sat in the ether. Let's go attacking Obelisk. There we go. Game 1 done out of the way. Let's go on to game number 2 and see if we can find someone that's not playing a deck from 2018. On to game number 2, and of course it is DDD, which means we are going to hard lose. If we win this, then I don't know what happened, but we're going to lose. Like just saying it now, we're going second as well. we're straight up going to lose. He's playing the good skill, he's playing 20 cards, and we actually opened a very, well, not very good anyway, like a somewhat okay turn one hand, right? If we'd have shut down that Savant Kepler, then we would have been very good. But we're not. Look, he's just gonna go off and go and get some more draws and get Savant Thomas and end the board on 3 big DDDs. And so, yeah, I don't think, unless we draw into a like literally, the one card we need is Poly, right? If we can summon Twin Burst with Poly, then we can have a somewhat okay shot at actually getting rid of his board, right? I don't think it's going to happen. And there is the Coach Trainer King. This card is so good, right? Detach 1, to draw 1, and then deal 400 as a monster. So he's got Book of Moon. He's got another DDD. And he could do this 3 times in 1 turn. He's got 2 Book of Moons. So either way, we're kind of screwed. Oh, I wonder what those back rows are. Could they be Book of Moon? Let's see. Oh, look, the 3rd Blue Eyes. If we were playing the skill, the default skill, this would have been great. But we're not. And there we go, there's 1. And there's the 2nd for game. That was expected. On to game number 3 versus Yamayugi, the king of games himself. Win streak of 4. As long as D-Draw exists in the game, this could be absolutely anything. And this could be a pretty okay hand, actually. I've got to waste this, right? I've got to set this and set Divine Wrath. I can't not leave my field bare to just a Divine Wrath, because if he has any form of removal, then we're kind of screwed. But let's see. Oh, really? Of all the decks you play, a Ritual Beast? Oh. And there's our back row kind of gone. We could go and kill the Pedalfin, right? This does what? I think this might be okay, actually. Let's go kill the Pedalfin with Divine Wrath. Let's go. That should be fine. Setting a card, and this doesn't do anything, right? So we really needed that card to stay, didn't we? And there's a Blue Eyes, of course. Right, let's see if this works. Let's go summon to Blue Eyes from our hand. We'll summon you. We can't physically have game here, right? No. And putting you in the graveyard is not good because you have D-Draw. However, we can just do this. And see if that's okay. Let's see. Okay, we've got to try it, right? Here's the skill. Here we go. Give me Obelisk. You're gonna blow me out. I know you're gonna blow me out. Here we go. Tribute summon. In for Obelisk the Tormentor. I'm gonna get drowninged or something, right? Karma or something, right? It's going to happen. So here we go. Here's Obelisk and his glory. Probably should have put my guy to defense first of all, right? Because, there's no way this attack survives and goes through. There's no shot. Drowning Mirror Force, of course. Of course. We could have made a Star Eater, right? We could have done that. And that would have protected us, but that's not funny. And of course he has his double Ritual Beast, and so it is probably going to look like, look, he can banish 1, target 1 card, return to the hand, and then he's got, enough to kind of deal some damage, and yeah, I think this one might be another L for the day. I can't be asked this, waiting for this guy to just play around his, board he could have killed me like 2 turns ago, but sure. Okay, game number 4 versus Yuto. So Phantom Knights or Odd Eyes, okay. This will be again another very difficult matchup for Obelisk to kind of, and we're gonna demote again. Thank God the box is coming out before ranked ends because, we can get Cog with Galaxy Eyes. That would be kind of fun. But let's see. Actually, that's not terrible, right? That's a guaranteed. Unless, oh, he's playing Odd Eyes. Okay, fair enough. That's a mega based. He's playing the Shanqi and the Shang Magician. He can Pendulum Summon out the Odd Eyes. Do you also have the Donkey? He has the Odd Eyes, and he has, from his hand, he has the full combo. Oh boy, he has the Quick Effect Pop Removal. Lovely. Yeah, as the tile kind of says, do not even attempt to play Obelisk in this form in Duel Links, right? If you can splash into another deck, right, then sure. But they kind of nerf and buff this skill, right? Because before, you could play this in anything and get Obelisk turn 5, which means you could play Magnet Warriors, you could play Thunder Dragons, but now you have to play Blue Eyes, and so to get it turn 3. And so it's this weird, like, rework rather than a buff. And it cannot compete with a Steel Swarm Roach. That is it. Okay, draw for turn into Cards of Consonance. Alright, let's go Sage. And Sage can search out for our lovely egg. Please, for the love of God, do not draw into the Dragon Spirit of White. Please, don't. That's the one brick you don't want to see. I'll take that. That is fine. We'll go, we'll set 1. We'll set number 2 with our Hard Life Barrier. And number 3 with Karma Cut. And I think we're okay. Because we can then also summon out with our White Stone in our hand, right? We've got discard, right? We're good. We're great. Let's summon into the Dragon Spirit, of course, in attack. And we'll get rid of... Oh, we should hit the pen scale, right? Let's go hit the high scale. Because that means you need to draw into Monkey Board, I think. Unless you already did draw into Monkey Board and I'm just, like, blind. What do you make this with? No, you did. No Monkey Board. Skullcrabat. Oh, alright. We're going to tag out. We're going to tag out for a Blue Eyes. That can't stop Obelisk, right? No, a special summon. Yeah, okay. MST, though, on one of my back rows is going to be targeting the... What one was that? Oh, the Divine Wrath. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. You can take that one out. And scaling up the Arc Pendulum Dragon. You have another Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Okay. So now we go Karma Cut. And we go and discard this. And we go and hit one of the Odd Eyes. Get rid of that. You can't go in. Be a rank 7. He just... Okay. Bring me out a Blue Eyes. Sure. Thank you very much. That is... Thank you. And now, Memories of a Pharaoh. Obelisk the Tormentor, here he is. This isn't going to win us the game, by the way. Just making a point there. It's not going to. So we're going to go and play Whitestone to go and grab back from our graveyard one of our guys. So we'll get back the Dragon Spirit. I should have done afterwards, right? We could go for a nice little synchro, but that's not very fun. So let's Tribute Summon the Obelisk with 1 Blue Eyes. And probably the final time in the video, let's see how far we get. Because if we attack into the Odd Eyes, then he can then special summon out an Odd Eyes from the deck, which isn't very good for us. But we've kind of got to anyway. So let's get rid of the Steel Swarm Roach. And then, this is, if an Odd Eyes card is destroyed by battle by card effect, special an Odd Eyes from your hand, take a graveyard instead. Okay, so in the graveyard he has nothing there. And he can just pen it out again. I think we're in a worse off position if we do kill it, right? If we do kill the Odd Eyes, then we're in a much worse position. Whilst it was cool we got Obelisk out, I think that was literally the best thing possible. Spiral Flame Strike! Come on. So we could have done is we could have gone for a Thunder End Dragon instead, right? Detach 1, destroy the monster on the field, but it wouldn't have killed the pen scales, so that would have been kind of useless. And here comes another summon of another Odd Eyes. Here he comes, there's 2 of them. In 4, the Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack. Okay. So he's gonna be able to summon tokens and then tribute 1 to pop 1. They can't attack. Like, yeah, you're gonna be able to pop my Blue Eyes, that's okay. And then you can't attack. So let's see, Karma Cut. We're again going to get back a material with our White Stone Ancients, and let's go and get back a Blue Eyes. Not the best, of course, again, but sure. And let's go set the Karma Cut. But we can take 1 turn, right? We don't have to discard anything, we can take 1 turn, and that should be fine. I think. It depends what it hits, right? Spiral Flame Strike again. How many... Oh, of course, you can just pop... Yeah, okay. We Karma Cut here. 100%. Discarding the Dragon Spirit. Go and Karma Cut you. Banish you, and that's fine. That's done. That is that done. His other Odd Eyes in the graveyard. He can't bring them back with his pen scales now, but he can bring it back with Arc Pendulum Dragon, so we can't destroy that. Ooh, okay. And there's a Poly. But it doesn't do anything, so we've got to wait. Gotta hope and pray for a turn that he doesn't draw into anything kind of useful. And hope and pray we draw into another Blue Eyes. Sets a card. Come on. Let me get this W. And we have Alternative White Dragon. There we go. Okay, so we can bait out actually the back row, right? Summon you. Here we go. And come on, hit me. You're not hitting me. Okay, fair enough. Here's a token. That's fine. And then we'll go for the poly, for the Twin Burst Dragon. And that should, assuming that's not a drowning or anything, that should be game, maybe, hopefully. Let's see, attack in. Please be drowning, please. It is not. There we go. We have beaten Odd Eyes, Perform Power Pendulums with Obelisk Blue Eyes deck. So this is the deck list, right? It is pretty bog standard Blue Eyes with a few different changes, and the main change is that we're main decking poly, right? That is kind of the big thing because the skill doesn't give us that free poly, and I would run more copies of Hand of Life if we weren't playing the poly, but we kind of had to make some sacrifices to make sure that it wasn't just Obelisk or Bust. There was actually some kind of strategy to win, and that strat was summoning Twin Burst Dragon if we needed it. And it turned out that we did for a few of the duels, right? But in general, it is a straightforward Blue Eyes deck. We're playing Star Eater because it's kind of funny to make Obelisk and then have a tuner on board, which usually you do, right? If you've survived turn 1, then you've gone Sage, search out your thing, you've dumped things to the graveyard with a trap card or a spell card, and you got Blue Eyes, you survive the turn. You can then make Star Eater. And this gets around the drowning, which obviously would have helped us survive that duel we had earlier, but that's about it. It's standard Blue Eyes, right? And I guess you could go and take out this melody to go for a Monster Reborn, right? If you want to bring back the Obelisk, you could do that. Or take out the Monster Reborn and give you a Azure Eyes, which might be the best play. Because Azure Eyes is all about getting Blue Eyes back from your graveyard, back to your field every turn. And so it gives you this constant stream of Obelisk being live if you want it. Yeah, I think having the melody access to alternative to even make a synchro in the first place is a way more viable thing. And so, yeah, I'm probably never going to play Blue Eyes again, unless there's some brand new support that makes it really, really good, because currently it's not great, right? It can win in like the lower tiers of Legend and in Platinum or whatever, but the second you get into the real meta decks, it's going to struggle really, really hard. So that's my video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.